Welcome. Well, this is, wow, January 8th. What an incredible day. We are now heading into the second Wednesday of the month. And we've gotten to this first week. 1 week is in the books. And being in the books, John Smith, good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you so much. This morning, with 1 week in the books, the thought that came to me as I was preparing to talk to you this morning is, are you stuck? Are you stuck? And what I mean by that is sometimes we go into the new year, but we bring a lot of old stuff. When people get out of prison, they tell them to do three things. Don't go back to the old playground. Don't get involved with the old playthings. And don't hang out with the old playmates. And so this new year that we have in front of us can be, in a sense, like coming out of prison. When I say that, and Charles Smith, I'd love to have you join us on the live. Just reach out to me, DM me, and we'll set that up. I'd love to, so coming out of last year can be like coming out of prison. If last year was not the year that you wanted it to be, if you did not accomplish most of the things you wanted to accomplish, if you were not happy about your level of performance, then what are you doing now to make this year different? That's one of the reasons we said, like, the end of the year, to try to clean house and get rid of all the negative stuff, anything that wasn't working, so you don't bring it into the new year. So those of you on today, as we're getting ready to move forward, let us make a commitment. Don't go back to the old playground. And so whatever environment that you were in last year that was not productive, that did not give you the results that you wanted, that did not give you the support that you wanted, don't go back there. It is better to stay home. Stay in your mind's consciousness and determine where you want to spend your life, where you want to play, where you want to live. Who are the people you want to hang out with? We'll get to that in a minute. But the main thing is the spatial location. Every place that you are has a vibration. You notice how sometimes when you come home and you go like, whew, God, I'm just glad to get in the door here. Because your home has a home vibration. I work in a studio. My studio is a building. And when I walk in the door here, this is all my vibrations. I don't really let other people, the cleaning lady comes, Sandra doesn't come here very often. Sometimes I have guests, but it's not for guests. It's my environment of creativity where I can go from my desk to my piano. I may want to make a recording and got my, videos and stuff set up. And so create the environment that will stimulate and encourage your success. Whatever that place is where you feel comfortable to work, to think, to study. That's number one. Number two, don't bring the same playthings. And the playthings are the physical things that have meaning for you. And so if there are certain playthings that have served you well, then you may bring them to you. But if there are certain playthings that don't serve you well, leave them in the last year. So what playthings did not serve you well? Maybe you had one of those cars. I love old cars. But I always come to a point when you're dealing with old cars where the mechanic tells you, do you really want to put more money into this car? I have a couple of SUVs. My favorite SUV is a 2003 Acura MDX. After that, they changed the shapes. I love that body style. But my mechanic said, look, you need a timing belt. We're talking $1,600. Do you want to put $1,600 into a 21-year-old car? And I have not made a decision yet. Okay? And so look at some things that you have in your life right now that are not serving you, that are sucking up your money, that are sucking up your time, that are sucking up your energy, and that are not productive in helping you move to the next level. Those that don't serve, get rid of them. Leave them. That's baggage from last year. The ones that have served you, enhance them and find new ones. How do you find new ones? Use your imagination. Use your thoughts. Study. Read. Find new ones. Then third, get some new playmates. You've heard the statement that you are basically the sum total of the 5 people closest to you. If you're hanging out with 5 broke people, chances are you're broke. If you're not, you need to get out of there. If you're the smartest person in the group, you need to go to another group. So this idea now of don't go back to the same people. The people you permit to come into your life are critical in creating the success you desire, in creating the happiness you desire. The people you permit to come into your life are like your life is a boat. And the people you permit to come into your life that's the crew on your boat. And so if you have a crew on your boat that's not working with you, what happens to your boat? It goes in circles. It does not go to its desired destination. And so look at the people you bring into your life, absolutely critical. If they don't add value to your life, and I'm not talking about just bringing money, but value, belief in you. Okay? If they don't, when you walk in a room, if they don't smile, if they don't give you that sense that, man, I'm really, really glad to see you, then they may not, they probably shouldn't be in your space. And it's not just what they bring to you, but also what you bring to them. Are you adding value to their life? Sometimes our ego will put us in a trick bag. You'll have people who are in your life for what you can do for them. If you notice, if you're up at 8 o'clock listening to me, you're probably the go-to person in your life, in your environment, for many people. Okay? You're probably that Corey, welcome Black Man Sundays, welcome Miss Stan Shaw Smith. But you're probably that person that everybody comes to when they have a problem. And so our ego can put us into that trick bag of always being one with the answers, always being the one who can solve other people's problems. But one day you notice, didn't you come last week with this problem, and the week before with this problem, and the month before with this problem? And so many times you have to look at yourself and say, am I really helping this person? Or am I just a crutch for them, feeding my own ego? Maybe the relationship here is just because I need to be needed. But if you need to be needed, they are probably sucking your energy. So let's wrap up this morning's talk about getting unstuck. And stuck means staying in the same mindset, skill set, group, desire set that you had last year. So number 1, don't go back to the same playground. Create a new environment that's conducive to your growth, that's conducive to your happiness, that's conducive to your success. Number 2, and pull up all the weeds. Whenever I give you a prescription, a part of that life, a part of the process of living is weeds. Negative vibrations will always creep in. And you have a garden outside. You never have to plant weeds. That wherever you have flowers, you're going to have weeds. Your job as the farmer of your life is to pull up those weeds. And so don't go back to that same playground. Create that new environment that is conducive to your growth, to your happiness, to your success. Pull up the weeds, the negative thoughts, the negative emotions, bad habits, bad relationships. Pull up all the weeds out of your environment so that it's a safe environment that lifts you up. Don't go back to the same playthings. Evaluate all of the possessions that you have, all of the things that you put your time and money into. And if they don't serve you, if they don't enhance your ability to be happy, if they don't enhance your ability to achieve success and live your dreams, then you may not need them. So to look at those things, Scripture says you cannot serve God and mammon. Mammon is money. See, money is a terrible master, but an awesome servant. You can do so much good with money. Think of all the people you can help. Think of all the people you can transform. You can do that thing for them that is critical in their lives right now. But look at those playthings. Money is a plaything, but it maybe you need to change your attitude towards it. So instead of something to consume and enjoy, make it something you can nurture and build so that you can help other people, so that you can increase the impact of it. Don't continue with the same playmates. Critically look at the people around you, the people that you constantly interact with. If they do not bring you something of value that lifts you up, that empowers you, that makes you feel good about yourself, that when you harmonize with them, you all are able to create something bigger than you could create by yourself. Get rid of the people who suck on your energy, who just drain you and drain you and drain you as your ego tells you that you're needed in their lives. Tell your ego to shut up. You're needed in your life. The power of the mastermind says that 2 or more gathered on one accord, I am among them. When you can take those 2, 3, 4 people who are in your space and work together in harmony with them, you can create great things. Every time, we talk about Steve Jobs. Well, Steve Jobs was supported by a whole team. Steve Wozniak and his whole team back in the garage working there. When you look at every great man, every great woman, when you look at the results of their life, you'll see that they were surrounded by people who believed in them, who uplifted them, who would work for them. People who saw their vision. So, clean house. Clean house. If those people don't support your vision and don't enhance where you're going, give them an opportunity to meet somebody else. Sometimes it may be close, like family. It might be spouse or your significant other. Sometimes you can just be with the wrong person. I don't recommend you put them out the door. But once you understand that this person is not the one for you, does not enhance your long-term strategy, your long-term dreams. Once you really understand that you can't change them, people always tell you who they are. But once you come to that situation where you say, let me hear what they're saying. Let me listen to them. Once people tell you, this is me, I am a snake, I am a whatever they are, and we often make excuses, they're not that way all the time. So clean house so that the people surround you, support you, believe in you. And when you do that, when you go to the right playground that vibrates for you, that encourages your growth and development, when you focus on the right playthings, the things that help you get stuff done, the things that help you realize your purpose and achieve your goal and realize your vision. When you can surround yourself with people who believe in you and uplift you, nothing is impossible. This year, our motto is to thrive in 25. And you will thrive in 25 if you clean house and fill your environment with people who love you, lift you up, and will help you achieve your goals. So that you can be what you want to be, do what you want to do, and have anything you desire, always knowing that the best is yet to come. So it is. Just take a deep breath for a moment. Let it out slowly. Thank you so much for being with us today. Thank you. Please share this message with at least 3 other people. And you know we're here every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8 a.m. Bring somebody with you. After I post this message, write some comments. I want you to help me bring the things that we say that help you to the world, and we will all be blessed in that endeavor. Visit our website, herbertharris.com, www.herbertharris.com. Be sure to get your copy of the 12 Universal Laws of Success. As a matter of fact, let's do a flash sale today. What's today? Wednesday, January 8th. Let's do a flash sale. So anybody who goes to our website and buys a copy, I'll send you an extra one. It won't say anything about it on the website, but you know that if you go to our website, you can go to herbertharris.com, or you can go to the number 12uls.com, 12uls.com, or herbertharris.com, and order a copy of our book, and I'll send you an extra one along with a ton of other gifts. All right, folks, be blessed. Do what you got to do. Be who you got to be. Attract all that you need, knowing that nothing is impossible. You have the ability to live your life exactly the way you want it to live, knowing that the best is always yet to come. Buy one, get one. You got it. Thank you, Dr. Rogers. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for being here. See you on Friday morning, and bring somebody.